It's showtime.
It is 35 degrees.
Roll Tide!
But with all the hot air already going on in the studio, it is going to be a scorcher today. I can tell you that right now. They are reliving the game. Not only that, I've heard so many different ways coaches should have coached. But I'm sure you'll get your full here in just a minute.
Saban has resigned.
Jamie, where's that Auburn shirt?
Saban has resigned and gone to Tennessee for $18 million.
No, he has not.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. Back in action. This is Athens in the AM. And like Lori just said, it is so hot in here. I had to take my other shirt off in here. But I want to talk about something. We got everybody here. Dee's back in action.
Good to see you.
Tracy's got to string up some Christmas lights this morning. Christmas decor. Give him a call.
That's right.
My good friend, Becker, congratulations. Auburn pulled one down. Joseph, that only cup you can find this morning. He and Don in here this morning over on set 2. Zack's about to bust. We got stomped, Zack.
We got whooped. That's all. Is bottom line. It was Nick Saban got out coached. Brian Dable got out coached. Jeremy Pruitt. The whole staff got out.
So I bought these brand new Bama things. I took this one down.
First of the year.
It's worn out. This is in our backyard. It's worn out, just like our team. Absolutely worn out.
There's still a chance.
We'll talk about that.
You sound like
Still a
Dumb and
chance.
Dumber.
That's right.
You say there's a chance.
A guy like you.
Oh, come on.
Hey, I like it. Zack, say boom for me.
Because I am a man of my word.
Yes, you
Man
are.
of my word. I said that if I lost this bet, of course, I get a text Saturday night. Well, how was the episode tonight of Will and Grace from John Davis? But because I lost the bet, that's for sure. Chris Becker brought, and I said, bring me the ugliest shirt.
It'll be burned afterwards.
Holy cow.
Oh, gosh.
Where's my camera? Be still my heart.
Oh, they'll get plenty of shots.
You never thought you would see the great Jamie.
That's why you don't make bets. I learned that.
He is so mature.
I can't clap for that one.
If I've ever made fun of a logo in my life, it's this horseshoe around this A. So I'm going to wear this throughout the program today and give all the credit to Auburn. They played a fantastic ball game. They beat the mighty Tide. But in the Tide's defense, that was the worst game I have ever seen in my life played by Alabama.
There's 3 bad games under Nick Saban.
Auburn played great. And right now, I believe Auburn is as good as Oklahoma or Clemson right now. So we'll talk about how we might make it.
So are you still saying go Dogs?
Yes. One of the things I read, it says Alabama needs to root for Auburn to win. It would help our deal.
I heard Travis Fryer from Bama
difficult.
Live on the radio yesterday. He said, in his opinion, it doesn't matter if Auburn or Georgia win. He thinks if Oklahoma or Ohio State, if Ohio State beats Wisconsin, we're in, no matter who wins. So we don't have to root for any of them teams.
I would love to play Auburn
or Georgia.
You might get big ones next time.
I can't wait 360-something days.
Well, anyway.
I'd love to play again, Brad.
The Iron Bowl is over. Congratulations to my Auburnite friends.
Yep.
Y'all deserved it.
Thank you.
You know why Auburn runs the storms of field like that all the time?
That only happens once every 4 years.
Thank you, Zack, for filling in for me. I don't take the heat on that one. Here's Gloria with the weather. Let's get it cool off in here a little bit. Roll Tide.
Open that door and let some cold air in. 35 degrees. 35 degrees out there. But yes, you said you'd do it, and you did it. You always do what you say you're going to do. I'm glad of that. All right, you know what? Temperatures, it's cool out there this morning. Truck even said possible ice, but it's starting to warm up. High temperatures today of 66, 40 for your low. No rain to worry about, only that 10% chance. Tracy, I know you're glad of that. You got some lights to get up. Tomorrow as well, high temperatures 67, full sunshine, beautiful. Thursday, 50% chance of rain, though. That's the biggest day for rain this week with temperatures around 66, 62 Friday. Just a gorgeous.
Good on me.
Thursday, we actually got a date to be outside, so I hope it doesn't rain that afternoon.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday?
Next Thursday's the Christmas parade.
No, I was talking about Bridge Street with David Turner.
Oh, he'll be here tomorrow.
We do want to talk about this. They'll be joining us next week, December 7th at 5 p.m. east side of the courthouse. It's the tree lighting. It's
who's hosting it this year?
Of course we are.
Gloria Cooper.
I never say a word. Jamie does it
Gus
all, but I
Mouse.
get in there.
I think Gus is busy, Brad.
I don't even know why they mentioned Gloria's name. I have to do all this work.
Because I get you there.
I mean, really. Y'all don't know what it's like to have to get down and perform in front of people.
That's because if you get the mic, you won't be quiet long enough to let anyone else.
Tracy, how are you? Dr. Butler.
Doctor.
Let me ask you, why do you wear that white shirt?
Well, we got the uniforms for the crew out there is red.
Yeah.
And then
Christmassy.
I've got a lead guy that wears a black shirt with the logo, and then
The boss shows up in
Boss man
white.
shows up.
Well,
In white.
kind of they don't like it when I show up most of the day.
But they see you coming.
Oh, yeah.
You don't get your house.
You know, and it does match the Alabama colors.
You need to get your house decorated. We're talking Tracy just a little bit too. Dr. Butler will fix you up, have you up. It's going to take us a couple of hours to get our phone. We've gone to church Sunday.
That's right.
Dean, good to have you back in action, man.
I can't believe that you invited me on the day that you were going to deface yourself, defile yourself like this.
Absolutely,
Did you
dude.
think we'd get beat?
Yeah.
Not until the game started. I mean, before the game.
I actually was really worried about this
Really?
game. Yeah, I was the whole
And you
time.
know, the thing about this shirt, it smells good because it must be freshly washed too. Thank you, Chris. At least you didn't bring me the one you had on Saturday.
The sweaty stain one.
With your stain one, yeah. But thanks for bringing me a nice clean one.
You look good, Jamie. You look good.
So at what time did you know the game was over? When it was over?
Kick off.
When it went 0-0, that was when I relaxed.
Then you relaxed. Okay.
Until
All right.
then,
Let's go ahead and just get Zack out of the way first, then we can talk about what
Get me out of the way. I love how y'all look.
man who
Push
can
him
go
off.
bucket by himself. Here he is right now.
Welcome,
man.
welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. Well, the Tigers did turn back the tide, 26-14. Auburn gets a rematch against Georgia. It was ugly. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Joseph. Kerryon Johnson, he's a hoss. I got to give Madison Academy High School 30 times. I mean, the kid, that last run he made, he just like he said, I can't do it anymore. I mean, Auburn wore him out, and they better hope he's ready because I think their backup got hurt too, didn't he? Right? He comes in for one play and he gets hurt. So.
He rolled his ankle.
But Jared Stidham is a good quarterback, and Kevin Steele had a great game plan against Alabama on that. But there's still a chance. There's still a chance. If we can end up 5th or 6th in the rankings.
We're going to talk about it in a minute, so move on to something else. I got another thing right here on it.
So number 6, Georgia, they're wanting that revenge. So the game is it 2:30 game?
What's your? It's 3:30, isn't it?
3
Okay,
or 4.
3:30. Okay.
3:30, Kelvin. Well, what's your prediction on that game, Zach?
If Kerryon's playing, it could be the Auburn Tigers again. You don't hear me say that often.
Shut up, Brad. We ain't talking to you. Laid out sick for 2 weeks.
Brad, you don't hear me say it to him, but I said
Hey,
it could
one of the
be.
good things about Bama almost winning the basketball game with 3 players.
Well, okay, I had that down the
That was
line.
awesome.
So, hey,
That was awesome.
I didn't
about
see
11
it on
minutes.
TV.
11 minutes left in the game. There was a brawl underneath the goal. The players, if you step 1 foot on the floor, you're gone. And everybody stepped on the floor. So it was 5 guys. Then Dazon Ingram fouls out with 10 minutes left. Then next thing you know, John Petty from Huntsville, boom, he gets hurt. They're down to 3 players, and they outscored them with 3 players.
And one of them scored 40 points, didn't
Yeah, Colin Sexton. So that shows me right there, y'all, Avery Johnson can coach.
Yeah, take
He can
that, Becker.
A top 25 team. I guess a top 25
Who are y'all
team.
playing?
Hey, you just got to coach his
It
guys
wasn't
on one
Auburn.
thing. If you're going to come off the bench and risk getting thrown out, at least throw a punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then you get suspended. Then you get suspended.
Yeah.
But no, we don't want to go. Yeah, we don't need to throw no punches, dude.
Well, didn't they have us 24-1 to start?
Yeah, I guess.
24-1.
I was too busy watching the Iron Bowl. They was talking basketball. I said, this is the Iron Bowl. Y'all can talk. And then after I got that, I watched some of it. It's pretty interesting. But
you needed some
Hey.
pick-me-up.
Yeah.
the SEC carousel has already started. Brett Bielema was fired going off the field Friday after the ball game.
That's so-
Kevin Sumlin fired. Dan Mullen, now the new head coach at Florida. Tennessee was wanting to hire Dan Mullen, but then Florida swooped in. They hired Greg Schiano, and Clay Travis and a bunch of guys on Twitter get on and start a Twitter war. They start a rebellion in Knoxville. They don't hire the guy. Now apparently they're going to have to pay money to get the guy to walk away. And they basically ruined the guy because he was never
And Cutler turned it
implicated
down.
in the Jerry Sandusky.
And that was really sad
Yeah.
No, he's
to
just a
accuse
horrible
him
coach.
of that.
So he'll have a hard time.
He's just a horrible coach.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, they just didn't want him. So who's going to make Tennessee happy? David Cutcliffe turned them down
I
last
saw
time.
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Good for
even
Sutton.
I'm
one of
telling you,
their,
Saban's leaving. He's going to Tennessee.
Stop it.
18.
Kevin Steele, there's
That's amusing.
They say Kevin Steele would love the job. I don't know if he'll
I
get an
thought he was
opportunity.
going to Mississippi State.
Now, Jeremy Pruitt has
Okay, Jeremy
interviewed
Pruitt, okay.
Jeremy Pruitt, so Kevin Steele might be up for a Tennessee job. And also Todd Graham was fired at
Shut up,
Arizona
Brad.
State. But you're saying Kevin, so, and there's rumors that Jimbo Fisher is very interested in that A&M job. We'll see.
You going to
it's
go
done.
all day?
Hey,
Get to the Austin game.
Pinson Valley and Austin. I went to that game Friday night. The best high school game I believe I ever seen.
Oh, wow.
Two Auburn guys. You got Bo Nix, who's probably going to Auburn, and Asa Martin, who is going to Auburn.
He rushed for
They
80 yards?
He had over 300 and
387
300.
yards rushing.
What?
And then
The quarterback?
running
Asa
back from
Martin,
Oh.
Patrick Nix,
Played first
371.
quarter.
The guy can sling the ball. I mean, you got to give it up to Patrick Nix in overtime. Austin scores first, extra point. Next play, boom, they score. Patrick Nix goes for 2. They win the ball
Threw
game.
7 touchdown passes.
51 to 50. Nobody left the stadium that whole. It was a packed
rushed for
over stadium.
387. How on earth do you do that? That's about like my whole career.
And I got one last thing. Coach,
you talked
congrats
about?
to Coach Eddie Murphy. Get to see him. Athens and East plays tonight, but he won his 300th game against Coleman, 66-56. So congrats to Eddie. A lot of people know his daddy Garland for years coached at Clements. So congrats to Eddie and winning his 300th game.
Yeah, they sat
Back
in front of
you.
us at the
Thank you.
Brookfield thing the
Thank
other
you,
day.
Zach.
All right,
did.
Bama, Wisconsin, can they beat Ohio State?
Yeah.
But we want Ohio State to win.
Ohio State has to win
Has to
for us to
win.
get in. I don't think TCU's going to.
I think TCU can beat Oklahoma. Hey,
You thought we could beat Auburn too, didn't you?
they've lost the game. Oklahoma's lost the game.
The way
They can lose them.
Ohio State
I
got,
like TCU's chances.
I do too,
really do.
dude.
I think they're the right kind of team to beat them.
all you got to do is slow down that offense because their defense is atrocious.
But TCU can go as fast as they want.
That's what I'm saying. They slow down Oklahoma's
Let's talk about
defense.
me for a moment since I got
Andy,
this
you
shirt
play
on.
Clemson?
Got some pictures from the well. I almost said the wrong word.
Easy now.
What else starts with SA?
Shirt on. Shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not touching it.
Ah, Brad, you remember what to do?
Shalom.
That's me on the right.
Shalom.
DB, I sat there and we suffered watching the ball game Saturday.
Yeah, he said he was headed over that way. All right, what else we got? Yeah, another picture. Oh,
All
preach.
I got to give a shout
Johnny
out to
Lee
Johnny Lee
Dees.
Dees. What? Johnny Lee? Man, wearing a sweater around his neck. What are you, from Harvard or somewhere?
It's like he's going sailing or something.
Yeah, he did like he's going sailing. That's a good
Come on,
one.
John.
Oh, John.
Look how
Chris
beautiful
Preacher,
Nancy
too. Yeah,
is.
great-
Come on, Dees.
Great family, great family. All right, man. All right, we'll take a break. Y'all
Stop
remember,
it.
all you folks playing home, Judge Jamie's next. Man, his shirt is.
That shirt is
Hot,
hard to
ugly.
look at.
But it smells good.
It's not the shirt.
We'll take a break, y'all. Hang on.
Oh, wow.
Big time. Here you go, Brad. I like
Baby,
it.
I have moved up in the world.
Hey, look at man, Brad.
Brought to you by Ken Gardner. But Gardner auction, you want to auction something off, call him. He'll get, and if you can't hear him, call me.
That's
Give him a
good.
call. We're live on
Good job,
Facebook.
Brad.
Shout out to my buddy Sonny this morning, already complaining, throwing up because he saw me wearing this shirt.
It's about right.
Sonny.
All right, boys, here's the way we play. Y'all remember Dees?
I do.
Wow, Don?
Yeah.
What's up, D?
Don David? Right? Wrong? Wrong. Right. What is it, Zach? Here's the first. I have been bottled up for a week, Dr. Butler.
Yes,
Oh,
he
my
has.
gosh.
You get your house decorated for Christmas? Call him. CD Huntsville's trying to get Amazon. I know
Right.
that.
Good
Got a
luck.
good shot at it.
Really?
Not very, right, real good. Here's what I'm saying.
Say.
Huntsville likes to punch above its weight.
Yep.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
A business relation officer who happens to be from Huntsville. One is, all right, Huntsville's meets all the criteria except for one major one. What is that?
Population.
Water.
Population is the right answer. Auburn Knight, way to go. That's a good
He
answer,
just
man.
thinks he's on
Wasn't even
the road.
close, right?
Huh?
It's not even close, is it?
No, it's
No.
not.
It's supposed to be
But
over,
they
what,
got
a
everything
million?
else. All right,
Yeah.
don't bug me.
I can't believe it.
Athens Limestone, according to Holly Holman, just got a couple of grants to, they're going to buy an acre lot there beside the Railroad Bazaar. People can park over there now and then walk the trail. How long is that Swan Creek Trail?
Mile and a half.
Wrong, know it all.
3.5.
4 miles.
5 miles.
It's about 4 and something. You walk there and back. It's 2.3 miles from
There
there
and back.
around the school out to the sportsplex.
We didn't include the school in the question.
But here's the real question. The Richard Martin Trail. Richard, I know you're watching this morning. What's it like to have a trail named after you?
Yeah.
Please.
Huh?
You've got a room in your house named after you. I mean, isn't that kind of the same thing?
He walks around it a
How
lot,
many
so yeah.
people last year walked the Richard Martin Trail?
15,000.
Between 1 and a million.
50,000.
Right
You gotta go with Zack. 40,000 people.
Wow.
Wow. I never
Here's a
would've
guy in
thought
the
that.
Decatur Daily last weekend, Moulton man, attended his 61st consecutive Iron Bowl. He's a retired teacher over the way. Andy Montgomery and his son Robert, they're the ones in the picture right there.
I think that was the article me and him did, Decatur Daily. He was the Auburn guy, and I was the Bama guy a couple years ago.
Well, they did another one on him, Zack, and left you out.
They left me out.
Is that Mr.
How
Montgomery?
He
rude.
graduated in 1973. What are 2 pieces of clothing that he bought that year and still wears every single year to the Iron Bowl?
His
Pair of
underwear.
They stink a little bit.
Socks,
Underwear.
Socks and a hat.
hat,
What?
shirt.
Underwear.
Boxer's hat.
No, not
Who
underwear.
said socks?
I said socks.
Zack did.
All right, socks and blue jeans, same exact ones. All right.
Same blue jeans.
Record Cyber Monday was yesterday.
Good weight
About how
control.
many people, how much money was spent on, Tracy, the way this game works, you got a little bit more outspoken than you have. You gotta say something.
Guess.
How many dollars was spent Friday on Black Friday?
10.
1.3 billion.
That's a good answer.
6 billion.
That is the exact answer. How much was predicted to be spent yesterday?
6 billion.
6 billion is the right answer. We'll get back to that in a moment. Time
There we go.
magazine sold.
Yes.
They sold.
Really?
How much did it sell for?
The Koch brothers
The
bought it.
change that the Koch brothers could find in their couch cushions, probably.
Yeah.
10 billion.
2.8 billion.
I was in the bid.
They're creating a premier media company, looking forward to buying the main TV station in Athens, Alabama. But how many
World headquarters.
That'd be a right
Slightly
answer.
less money.
how many
than that.
consumers do they reach world in the United States?
10 million.
200 million.
Which is crazy. There's
Only
350
Joseph may
million in
know
the
the answer to
country.
that. What was the #1 movie, you might have taken your kids, over the weekend?
Coco.
Coco's the right answer, brought in
Okay. I thought
71
Jumanji.
I was
million.
going to say Daddy's Home,
Is it
too.
good?
Yeah, it's all right. The
You-
animation is amazing.
What, you just bored?
It just wasn't me. My whole family was crying through it. I was like, all right.
Don't have faith in
Oh, I don't want to
anything.
go see that. Okay.
When does the new Frozen come out?
Next spring.
Isn't it the 30-minute thing?
It's the 30-minute short that plays before Coco.
You've already seen
So you get to
Olaf.
watch
I
it
said,
too?
when does the new
January.
Frozen?
January 1st.
Okay.
Frozen 2 hits theaters November 27th, 2019.
Oh.
How was that Olaf
Gosh,
thing? Was it good?
19.
Man,
Thumbs down.
Well, you just a Debbie Downer today, aren't you?
Hey, he's going to have to come our
bad it
movie
was,
critic.
Jamie. When I read that when they did the movie in Mexico, the theater owners rebelled so much about Olaf that they took it away. They didn't
Really?
stop
It was
showing
that
it. Yeah,
bad?
It's
Wow.
bad. It's really, really bad.
Because it's bad.
Bad.
It's just a bad story. It's just not good.
It's just all bad, huh?
Well, you
If you're
saved us
thinking about
money.
taking
Thank
your
you.
kids to the movie, disregard what our movie critic D. Lauderdale.
There you go. Check me. Ask me. I will tell you all about it.
Don't waste your money. He's probably right.
What coach has been rumored to give stability to the University of Tennessee?
Lane
Fat boy.
Kiffin is the right answer. But
They
here's
won't
something.
do it. They won't
How
do it.
many years ago was the last time this many SEC coaches, there were job openings?
Probably never.
2007.
2003.
71 years ago, according to ESPN.
Hey, there's rumors Vandy coach might be going.
What is the definition of photo? The way this game works, Tracy, I ask questions.
Okay.
F-O-T-O. A
Photo.
lot of us have this.
Fopo.
I know what FOMO is, but I don't know what
I
that
know what
is.
homo is too, but that's not it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Throwing the softball. at
Somebody may think I'm only wearing this shirt.
Easy now. Easy.
Photo. F-O-T-O.
Fear of, I don't know.
Don, I've been in your house. You may have it.
Uh-oh.
Fear of.
Fear of throwing stuff out. People
No,
learn
they
bad
don't
habits
have it.
from their parents, and they keep most all the stuff they buy.
I have a fear
Jamie
you throw my
Cooper.
shirt away before I get it back to him.
Give it back to you before you leave.
Yeah.
How much money last year did Jeff Bezos make?
What does Jeff do for a living?
He owns Amazon.
He's the
Okay.
world's richest man. Just topped 100
100
billion.
billion, yeah.
Wow.
So last year, what did he make? 1 year.
35 billion.
Zack, I'll let you have it. 32.6 billion.
Wow.
Here's a question I know, Tracy. You gotta know this. That's crazy. You may be decorating Buckingham Palace for all I know.
Getting on a plane after the show.
Y'all know about the big engagement.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
Prince somebody, Harry.
Prince Harry.
It's actually Henry.
Meghan Markle.
Henry.
His real name is Henry, but it's
What
Harry.
will they
Harry.
be known as once they're married?
She's the Princess of Wales.
She will not be a princess.
don't know.
She's not.
Something.
She's a movie star, right?
She's not. She will never be a princess.
Her title
I
is
heard what
something
her name's gonna
princess.
be.
Wilma.
They will be the the
Duchess.
Duke and Duchess of
They
Sussex.
ducks,
Okay.
man.
Say it
When
again.
was the last time there was a dukedom there?
What?
Duck of Death.
Duke of Earl, Duke.
Well, I saw in the
The
news
title
this
has
morning.
not been filled since 1843.
Really?
Prince Augustus, the sixth son of King George III.
That's what I was thinking, but I.
Yeah.
Stumbling this morning.
Well, yeah.
I thought it was 1844.
You couldn't.
George Bush. George H.W. Bush just became the longest living president in U.S. history. How
Wow.
old is he?
93.
94.
91.
93 years old, 167 days. How old is President Carter?
88.
93.
93 years,
Wow.
165 days.
Oh, wow.
How do you
There
think-
you go.
Jimmy Carter's 93, 55 days. President Ford was 93, 165. Ronald Reagan, 93. John Adams lived to be 90, 247 days. See, all you history buffs, now you're learning something this morning. So when y'all go out today and you decorate people's houses, you can be quizzing them about some of these questions.
He doesn't want to talk to him. He just
Sharing
wants
the
to put
knowledge
lights
with
up.
Here's one only Zack would know.
Uh-oh.
Why is the LA mascot's king, Bailey the Lion, being sued?
He harassed one of the dance girls or something.
Yeah, was he groping the cheerleader?
He what?
Groping the
I said he
cheerleader?
harassed.
Halfway right.
Close.
He groped the other mascot.
Oh, wow.
That's close.
Groping.
Groping.
He groped a dishwasher who worked at the Staples Center, according to the dishwasher, in the elevator.
The dishwasher.
The dishwasher. It just so happened, yeah, in costume. Bailey the Lion's wife happens to be the HR director for the Staples Center.
That's an
She's
interesting
gonna have
meeting.
to
She had to fire her husband.
But really, why is he suing them?
Because he couldn't see out of the outfit and he didn't know what he was doing.
You didn't know he's grabbing.
Because
He thought he was hitting the floor he was going to.
Because he was subjected to he was a victim of harassing and derogatory remarks by coworkers like, were his hands furry?
Okay.
Okay.
Thus you can sue for anything, yes.
And all you millions of people playing worldwide, Rod Wagner, I like that deal you kind of made me yesterday. I'll get with you next week on see if I want to do it. Winner take off this last question.
All right.
Winner take off. Zack, right up your alley.
Uh-oh.
A Chinese woman, mother, 47, Wing Ding Ching.
Say it again, Jamie.
Wing Ding Ching.
Wing ding ching.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Killed herself
Oh.
Oh,
drowned
sorry.
herself in the river.
That's bad.
Goodness.
because of what?
She was lonely.
Bad.
What?
She was
Tide
lonely.
loss.
Couldn't find a husband.
It happened before that.
Oh.
What happened?
She couldn't find a husband. She was
I don't
lonely.
know,
Kid
that's awful.
failed in school.
She went to see that Olaf movie.
All right, y'all get
Channel
it?
11 went out on her TV.
That's sad.
Speaking of that, are any of y'all experiencing a difficulty? I got a call last night after I was in bed from a guy. I think he's in Decatur. And he says, I don't get up to check it. I get up this morning, and I ought to play it for y'all. He says, Jamie, you need to get somebody to check that. I've got a blurry red signal on one of my shows or something. He says, don't call me at 5 o'clock in the morning like you did last time and ask me what about it. Well, you calling me at 8 o'clock at night, at 9 o'clock at night. Why can't I call you when I'm up?
Don't do it.
Anyway, I just want to say thanks for watching.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm sure he'll continue to.
That was a great compliment. That was a great compliment.
Is this shirt blooming?
It's having a bad effect on you. I think you're going to have to take that shirt off.
It ain't the shirt, I'm telling you.
I don't know.
Why did the woman kill herself?
I don't know.
We still don't know.
an iPhone.
Oh.
Because her son got engaged and his fiancée was too short.
Wow.
That makes sense.
What?
Of course. There's got to be another reason.
That's the reason. She drowned herself because she was embarrassed.
Well, I guess nobody wants me to marry their daughter because they a foot taller than me.
Read that.
Wait a minute. Breaking news. Man, do you look good in orange and blue. Take 10 years now. If only Dusty would try that.
Took 10 years off your life, he said. Danny Crawford, our representative. Thank you, Danny.
Absolutely.
That's funny.
I don't know if there's truth to that, but I appreciate Danny.
Thank you, Danny Crawford, for
Now,
being Auburn out, you know.
Easy.
Huh?
Easy.
Do you know him?
I saw that look in his eyes.
Everybody knows Danny Crawford. He's a state representative.
That's
here.
right.
I'm distant kin to him.
I think Dusty should have worn one of these Sundays.
I think I'm kin to
And
everybody
he's a
most of them.
supporter of Lunches of Love.
You know
Thank
what? I hope I start sweating so much it leaves stains all in this.
I hope so too.
The scent of the tide.
He'll have to burn it.
Yeah, red.
Take a break, y'all. Hang on.
Oh, my goodness.
That's funny.
One I would have.
Oh, Jamie's having a rough morning.
No,
Must be
I
the
ain't.
colors.
No,
Are
I'm
you
not having
breaking
a
into
rough morning.
hives?
Clint Legg's having a rough morning.
Clint, he
His
had to do
hero let
it.
him down.
36 degrees outside. Warm in the studio with all this hot air this morning, I have to say. But temperatures are going to warm things up outside for you too. Door feels good open, Brad, believe me. All right, temperatures
We got
today
great
around
security.
66. We don't need security. Low of 40. Everyone loves us. Tomorrow, high of 67, except the one that... Yeah, 67 for your high tomorrow. No chance of rain today or tomorrow, only that 10% chance. But 50% chance of rain on Thursday, so keep an umbrella close. We'll know more of exactly when that should hit our way on Thursday. Friday, beautiful again, just 60s for your temperatures over the weekend. There it is.
Hey, Chris, all right, Clint Legg just sent a vulgar message to Zack
You were repulsive.
about me wearing this shirt this morning. Did Jalen Hurts not make a bet with Barkley that he would wear an Auburn shirt today? Is that really going to happen? Or yesterday?
I don't know. We'll see.
I bet it will
We'll
happen.
see.
I bet he follows through.
It wasn't a vulgar message, Clint. It was just, I know this is a
He
vulgar.
said he was
This is a
repulsive.
vulgar
He was
deal for Bama
repulsive.
fans, but I only have 5 more minutes to go
Torture
through with
through
this.
it.
The glorious 5 minutes.
Hey, let me ask you, how did the Limestone Farm City exhibit go down?
Yeah, the
It went
rain held
well.
out.
For the weather that we had, I think it was a success. We had a good bit of people there, a lot of kids, a lot of fun, a lot of food.
Now, you being a county extension agent, what do you do this time of year when it's kind of holiday season?
Well, there's still a lot of people that are wanting to know what to do with their turf grass. Do you fertilize it during the fall and the winter? Folks, fall gardens are coming in, and now that we've had the first good freeze, anybody that had tomatoes and stuff like that, they're done for the year. Folks are still planting fruit trees and shrubs and bulbs, flowers. So there's still a lot of horticulture stuff going on.
Speaking of tomatoes, now I noticed at Publix and down at Hometown, they got those little tomatoes on a vine that are in the produce department. Those are the
Tastes
most
great.
realistic tasting tomatoes year
year-round.
round that you can get. Because usually you can't find stuff like that. So anyway, so what else you do? I mean, they keep you employed?
They keep me employed. We've got our big plan of work meeting coming up this week. This is where all the folks from about Birmingham North get together in Extension to talk about the programs that we're going to do for next year based on community feedback that we've gotten throughout the year. So we're planning our programs for next year this week. Clay Woods, we talked about Mr. Clay. Did we mention
Did he do
how he
good?
did? He got third in the nation in the turkey
Great.
cube. So that was great. We've had some kids over in Atlanta for 4-H National Congress this week, doing a lot of fun stuff with 4-H. And so we still, even though it's getting towards the end of the year and it's cold, there's still a lot of stuff going on
So
in
things have
Extension.
calmed down for Clay. Maybe we can get him on.
Yeah, I'll see if we can make that happen sometime.
Actually, it in turn gets been cold at night.
It's not been bad.
Your weather during.
It's almost December 1st.
Right.
Danny Crawford, just for you.
Oh, Jamie, they're going to use that forever.
I never thought I'd
now.
wear a horseshoe.
It looks good on you.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that. But anyway, I need to get me a white coat like Dr. Butler's got on. All right, Tracy Butler up here, you do Christmas decor. You've been doing it
Yes.
for quite some time, doing an awesome job. Our house is lit up. I feel like Christmas vacation now.
We're getting there. We're almost done.
Yeah, there's our house now.
No.
No, it ain't quite our
Well,
house.
that's an
How much-
extensive house there.
It only take you guys did our house while we were at church Sunday, and we got a pretty large house that's for sale, by the way, called Marmac in Decatur. You want to see a absolutely one of a kind house with no Auburn stuff inside it. A lot of Bama stuff.
That doesn't
a lot
go
of
with it,
Bama
though.
stuff. So anyway, Tracy, how's this work?
Well, you can call us at 256-698-3726.
Well, I think we got your
than-
number and stuff, but we'll put that up in a second.
But we also have a website.
Okay.
It's ChristmasDecor.net. A lot of people
Go to it.
reach us through that. So and then you can see all the pictures, and then on Facebook, Christmas Decor of Huntsville, Madison. We're actively putting new pictures as soon, especially over the last week since everybody started to burn them.
Yeah.
A lot of people won't plug them in until that day after.
And you can actually pick out how much you want, how little you want, if you
That's
want
right.
garland, if you don't. I mean, so there's
You
some
do
options.
not put up people's lights.
No,
That is
they
true.
have their
Own
own
lights
lights,
up.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because you
it's-
service them too.
That's right. It's a guaranteed service throughout the season. You got as little as one bulb out, call
That's
us.
right. I was
We'll come
going to
fix
say,
it.
Nate, the guy works for, we met Sunday night, came up and
Nice
said, you
guy.
got one bulb out, or not pleased with it, we'll come back and fix it ASAP.
That's right.
And they can easily add to it. I think we're going to get some more stuff to our state lighting or something to.
Yeah.
Now, you've been doing that for
Whatever.
several years now?
Yeah, 15.
All right, but you only got like a week left to get your house decorated, right?
Pretty much. I mean, most, we try to get everybody up by the 5th to the 10th, right in there. It kind of depends. We're still getting a lot of calls right now. We still have openings. So, if you can get 3 weeks, I mean, most people aren't turning on until now. So, I
Right.
mean, you're still not
You're
really
still in
missing
the
out but a
time
few
period.
days. And, if it's real late, we'll offer them a 2-year discount deal, because it's like, hey, is it worth it? Well, let's set up for 2 or 3 years and then, discount it where make it worth it.
Do you have your house decorated?
No,
little
he's doing
bit.
other houses.
A little bit, not yet.
Why? I used to have a good friend of mine. He passed away now, but he was one
Bricklayer.
of the best brick masons I'd ever seen. I
Yes.
did a couple of stories on him and everything.
Go to his house.
Lived in a double wide. You know what he had for steps? Blocks, concrete blocks, not even,
And he would do all the luxury houses and amazing
Yeah.
brickwork.
Well,
And we're like,
what's up with that? It's like a Brad
Painter.
Snowball driving a beat up car.
Painter's house is never painted.
painter's house
Yeah.
is never painted.
But I will say
plumber
this,
leaks.
you
I
will not
doubt
see
all of
Dr.
them.
Coleman or Lisa Coleman with ugly teeth.
That's
Those
right.
people got it going on.
Or Chuck at All-Star, Plumbing
I'm
Works.
going to give me a grill.
No, you are not.
Gold?
Why don't you just keep that shirt?
All right, Tracy, anything we need to know about Christmas decor?
Well,
Call today.
Yeah,
Yes,
be
you
good.
have to. Get on the list.
Yeah, we still got
kids love
openings.
it.
So,
Still got, they did our house in 3.5 hours. It looks awesome. Y'all can ride by our neighborhood at night, put $2 or $3 in the bucket we have outside.
No.
Chris, don't get
And they're
your shirt
LED
back
lights, so it
as you
doesn't
depart.
affect
I know
your
you got to take kids to school this
utilities.
morning.
Bad.
So congratulations on another victory.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll get in and play y'all again.
This is the same man at the beginning of the year with that.
Throat puncher. All right, we got to take a break. Dee's up next. We'll bring Joseph up too. I got some questions for them after Dee tells. Dee's back in action. I don't know.
Yes.
What are you talking about today?
I don't know. We'll come up with
We'll come up with something.
He's
Y'all hang
prepared.
on. Somebody had to have groped me all those years ago doing country show.
It's gotten quite ridiculous every
Those
time I
animals
turn
don't live
around.
that
We're live now, in case you didn't know. We're back on.
But I don't understand
man.
how old everyone is, and
Does
there's
it-
allegations coming out now.
Wait a minute. I ain't talking about me. Does it feel good to get back in the right? Hey, Dee, good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
It's been a while.
It has been. We've just been
Missed
going
you.
crazy,
I know.
and now I know why authors never make their deadlines for their books.
I want to tell you, last week we got a lot of compliments on all the old stuff that we ran, and the interview
And
you
the
did like 3 years ago.
podcast.
Yeah.
That was I enjoyed to hear myself
Well,
talk
of course
about it.
you did.
Anytime, that was a good interview you did.
You know, that was funny because that was the only. I think that was maybe the.
The first one you did.
first-
What I was trying to
First one
remember
you
if it
did.
was first or second. Yeah, it's the first one I'd ever done.
Well, it was
Period.
really good. I mean,
was
anytime I can talk about me, it's really good.
Well, see, you were the perfect one for me to get started with because
Yeah.
all I had to do was ask a question and just sit back.
Well, no, you
Roll
were well
with it.
prepared. I liked your interview style, and Brad came back and threw some of the video in, which made it. But it's the same story I've told forever. I still, it's the same thing. But you did a great job with it.
Well, thank you.
I mean, you have a natural knack of interviewing people. Are
Yeah.
you still doing that?
No, and this is what's funny about it. That's really, I love doing that, but the podcast just never took off. Like it took maybe 10 or 11 months to ever get above 1,000 downloads. Then I started this new one. I've been doing it for 2.5 months, and I've had over 3,500 downloads.
So it's just
It's
Do
pushing.
you know somebody that
it's
you
just-
know who's got
It's
like
just working.
thousands? Conrad
Yeah,
Thompson,
Conrad
his
Thompson.
wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
It's like in the
Really?
top 25
It's
in the
like
nation.
top 25 in the country.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the number one will always do. They'll do 3 or 4 million a month.
I've never even listened to a podcast.
It continues to grow. It just really started booming. But I'm just now, and the reason the 1,000 download is so important because that's when you can start doing ads. That's when you can start selling.
Do you know who I thought of
sponsorships.
starting one? Who I was going to call first and do my podcast with?
Who?
James Drury.
Who?
I don't know.
See, that wouldn't be a good one.
Don, you know who he is?
I don't know him.
Your age, the Virginian. He's still alive.
Wow.
But yeah,
You can talk about
everybody's
the
going to
old
be like,
days
who?
and-
Yeah, exactly. The Virginian. My favorite show on ZTV
Oh.
besides me.
But and the thing that's so great about podcasts is you can do them for so cheap. Like this one, I started just as a lark, just to see if it would work, and it's costing me $0 to do. The service that I'm using charges me nothing. That's the nice thing about podcasting. You can get into it for next to no money.
I ain't asked, how do you tweet? That's, you know.
I'm not putting you a Twitter account.
You're made for Twitter. I mean, you really
I said,
are.
how do you
Gee.
tweet? I tried Facebook. I got too many friends
Gee.
because I said, I ain't got time for this.
No, so that's
You
a
tweet,
good.
Joseph?
I do, and I've started Instagram, and I like it.
Yeah,
too.
Instagram is
I
really
ain't got that
good.
many friends to keep up with.
Well, now see, the Twitter thing is just
All
you
about
broadcasting your opinions to the world.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Good.
But you've only got 280 characters to do it in. But you can just keep doing them out over and over. And imagine how good you would have been on Twitter during the Iron Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm pretty silent about that. I mean, hey, we just got our butts whipped, you know.
No, during the game.
During the
I mean,
game.
you could just give all your opinions to share
Tim
with all
Anderson
of
took care
us.
of that.
You know, just think.
What'd you come up here and talk about today?
Really, I was just talking about the podcast and the book and some good stuff coming out. People want to listen to it. Everything's back under dlauderdale.com.
I have a
And,
graphic that Dee shared yesterday that I thought was quite entertaining, that picture that you've got, Brad. You know, how many times do we try to get someone, we can't change people.
That's the.
I guess we're not supposed to try to change people.
No, we're not. But you know, when I sat down about I don't know, a couple of months ago and just said, what are the things in life I believe that I know for sure, and that was one of them. And you know where I learned that was being a pastor, because
It's
everybody comes.
disheartening, isn't it?
Well, it used to be because you thought you're supposed to that was your job until you realize no, it's not anybody's job. It's all our job to love people, and when they ask for advice, you give them the best advice that you can, and then what they do with it is on them. And the other corollary to that one is people don't change until they want to.
Right.
It doesn't matter what you tell them, what you do. I've dealt with with addicts of everything from substance abuse to sex addicts to guys who've had multiple affairs. I've dealt with all this stuff in years of working in church. And it all comes down to the same thing. When they're ready to change, they'll change. Until then, I really got to the point at the end of my
Stairway to the
ministry.
highway, isn't it?
Well, no, and what I ended up doing at the end, and this doesn't make you a very popular pastor, which is why I'm not one anymore, is when people would come and they would show me that they weren't going to change, I tell them, I'm not wasting my time on you anymore. You don't want to do any better.
Same way with you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, John David? I mean,
Absolutely.
if not, you'll just drive yourself crazy. And so that's kind of where the other part of that came. I wanted to give people permission to not feel guilty because somebody in their life that they loved or they cared about kept messing up. I wanted them to know it's not their fault and they can change it.
Speaking of
That's
changing,
pretty
what are you
good.
doing with your hair? It looks like it needs cutting or something.
Well, I've been
He's
trying to
probably
grow it
saving
out
up
for
a
something.
part that he can't tell us
But it's a
about.
secret.
It's way too long. I hate it. Trust me.
You look like Herman Munster kind of big old
I
head.
just, I don't
Ooh,
know.
wow.
It's just
That's
too
a good
long.
call. I like that.
Too
What are
long.
you doing
Hey,
these
I was
days?
groped by a Munster.
He's losing weight for one thing.
Yeah, I've lost a little weight.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
You'd be like him for long.
Yeah. Trying to be. He's my hero.
He's all our heroes until he wore
Lots
that
of
shirt.
auditions, but nothing coming my way. Look at him. I know what's in that box.
No, you know what's
I
in
bet
it, but
you do.
I saved this for you two guys, because both
Okay.
of y'all can say. So we'll be back Thursday. We'll still do this.
Yes.
We got a group coming on next week on Wednesday. What's their name?
Steel jugs.
Steel Jug Slammers or something like that.
Yes, I got
They go
one.
nationwide. They're going out of Birmingham.
They're really
over here,
incredible.
Putting some music on next
Cool.
week. So that's your
I'll be
church
better
coming
prepared
on
tomorrow.
Thursday. All right, what is this, Joseph? Well, me and Maddie went upstairs yesterday. She said, let's go in that room. Well, that's the room where I got all my old video, a lot of video stuff, and a lot of stuff in it. What is it?
It looks like an 8-track tape box.
It
What
is
it
an
does look
8-track
like.
tape
Yeah.
box.
Because
It
my
is.
daddy had one.
What do you think Jamie would have in
All right,
his?
Oh, that's a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Are they all music?
Yes.
no, they're 8
It's all
tracks.
music.
Well,
But
but
now-
with you could have had some of your videos ported over to it. Who
No,
knows
this-
with you? I just
this
never
is,
know.
let me see if I
And
can
he's
get
never
it.
been a music
No, I'm not a
person.
big.
Okay, well, there's
He
got to
still
be
isn't.
an Alabama in there.
All right.
Ding, 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 ding.
Gotta be
1,
Alabama.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How many
All
are
right,
in there?
there's 12 in here.
Okay.
Okay, so Alabama, that's a good
Alabama.
one. Leonard Skinner.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's go Bama. Alabama. My home's in Alabama.
There we go. I knew it.
Good call.
Put it
All
right
right, now
here.
you
Your buddy Randy would be happy,
He
right?
didn't autograph. I've got some autograph that he autographed still in plastic.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, this is Feels So Right.
Yeah, yeah, that's old school.
Is that what he's got in on his house? Feels So Right.
Yeah, I think so.
Mountain Music.
look at that. Boy, I'm 3 for 3.
Wow, they could never put that record out again with that cover.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
closer
right.
you get,
Yeah.
the top 4.
Yeah.
The first 4.
Okay.
Look at that.
Reckon he's worth anything?
Well,
I wish I
don't
could
know
find a
where that hat
player.
Katie Gentry's
All
got.
right. Now the easy ones are out of the way.
I got another
What's one of the
guess.
next?
Is there any Skinner in there?
No.
Any
All
Bob
right,
Seger?
how about Johnny Cash?
No.
Oh.
I'll give y'all a hint on an easy one.
The Eagles.
Eagles in it. Desperado.
Okay, yeah.
Eagles, right?
38 Special.
Oh, and that looks like
that's
when
my
you
brother.
recorded.
It's like it's been,
You stole it. You didn't put it back
Oh,
to me.
yeah.
that's a,
Truth comes out.
all right.
38 Special.
I don't think he'd be a 38.
Rolling
special.
Stones.
Oh.
I never thought you would have been a
Ghost
Spanish
Head
guy.
Soup. Huh?
Gotta get Boy George in there. Boy George, right?
No, Boy George.
What else? Waylon Jennings.
Oh, I started to guess Waylon.
Yeah.
Okay, any Willie then?
Wait a minute. No.
Any Willie
Willie.
Rogers?
What Willie?
Huh?
What Willie?
On the road
There's
again.
another
Wet Willie.
Wet Willie. Wet Willie. What Wet Willie is in here?
I got it. I knew it. You're from New Hope. You had to do that. It was like a rule.
We're down to 2 more, right?
Elton John. There's gotta be an Elton John in there, right? Right?
Clearly.
That's it.
He just wouldn't want to admit it, John David. He won't admit it.
And there's
Marshall Tucker, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Any,
Marshall Tucker
all
fan.
right, any Three Dog Night?
No, that was our theme song. We had the Kennel Club.
What about Allman Brothers?
The Kennel Club was a group of me and a
Don't.
bunch of guys from Huntsville.
Don't rat them out.
Oh, I bet you I know some names on that.
Three Dog Night. Was
Yeah.
our,
All right, that's enough of that
I got
story.
you. Any Allman Brothers?
They're all
Charlie
successful
Daniels.
men.
Can't believe y'all didn't get that one. Oh, another cheap copy. John Cooper.
I was
my
about to
brother.
say, is there any females in there?
All right, there is one female artist that there are two of hers. The last 2 in here is a.
There you go.
Good job, Brad.
Not Dolly Parton. Female artist.
Linda Ronstadt.
What genre?
What?
Linda Ronstadt.
Linda Ronstadt is the right
I was
answer.
gonna
How
say
did you know
Stevie
that,
Nicks.
man?
How did you get that?
I'm good. I mean,
Linda Ronstadt.
I was going to say Tina.
I know she's in for health now.
We don't need another.
oh, really?
She used to be
That's
she's
why I
the
knew
one-
she would be
she's the
chosen.
one that discovered the Eagles.
Yeah,
Yes, she
yeah,
did.
they were her backing band
Right,
for a
backup
while.
band.
Yeah.
So now, folks, you know my taste in music. Lori always makes fun of me because I don't really, I don't really care about music.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that
Sad.
you've kept those up. And I never knew that people could bootleg and make bootleg 8-tracks. That's the first time I've ever seen
Leave it to
that.
John Cooper.
Is that illegal?
Yeah, I never
Man, the
saw
only thing about it, who's got an 8-track player that you can play one of these things?
If anyone has one, call me.
You
I
need to
would
put one in the
love to
Hummer.
have one.
Surely Brad Stovall's got one.
Yeah.
Jamie doesn't throw things away.
If it's memorabilia, I
He
don't
will
throw
not
it away.
throw it away.
Hey, that's a game you should start once a week.
That's
Bring
cute.
something from your attic and say, guess what's in this box?
They played Rock and Sock'em robots
With the originals.
yesterday with the
Why didn't you
originals.
bring? Why aren't they here today?
Man, and I've got an electric football set.
Why is it not here? Why are we not playing?
That'd be the dumbest game ever invented.
It is horrible. There's
You put them
nothing.
down and just, and then that little kicker. Hey, back in the.
Yeah, that's uncanny how accurate that impression is.
But that's true though. isn't
Yeah. Oh,
it? They just
absolutely.
vibrate all over the table.
I think the Auburn shirt has warped your
But I
brain
can't believe
already.
that you got Rockin' and Stoppin'
Sorry,
Robots and they're not here on set.
She ordered me to.
That's awesome.
I keep trying to tell Mandy. She said, "I'm bored with this. I'm
Look,
just playing like 2 minutes."
Here's what we'll do. Me and Joseph now, we'll come up once a week and you bring one of your classic games up and
Yes.
we'll get on one of the other sets and play it while the show's
We'll
going on and you can
demonstrate.
come in and check in on it.
You remember that episode of Seinfeld where they were
Yeah.
dating
Yes.
that woman and
Yeah, they-
Elaine wanted to bake in her easy bake oven?
They made her pass out. They fed her
Yes.
something. She had all
Turkey
the toys.
and wine.
Yeah,
So she would
They
pass
did it,
out.
They play with all these toys.
That's awesome. That's what we'll do. Me and
Yes,
Joseph, I bet
love
we can
it.
sell some sponsorships.
Yeah,
together.
we
I
could.
enjoy it. Hey, it's good to be
Good.
back in action. Brad was sick for like 2 weeks. They had quarantined his whole family. I mean, they shut down 3 streets in Decatur. We're all back again. Congratulations, you Auburn people, for finally
Winning.
winning the game.
Thank
Stormy
you.
Field again.
Now.
A year's bragging rights.
Bama,
$250,000.
you think we'll get in?
I don't think Bama gets in, no matter what the scenario. I think there's too much Bama fatigue in the media and in the.
The way we played Saturday, we don't deserve to be
I hear we'll end up in the Orange Bowl.
against Miami. That's what I saw.
Yeah, which would be glorious. I would
If
love
Ohio
that.
State beats Wisconsin, I think Saban will put so much pressure on them to put Bama in, but I don't know. I mean,
But no, everybody's pulled up a quote from Nick from a few years ago that said a conference champion, nobody who doesn't win their conference
that.
championship shouldn't play for it.
So he did say that?
Yeah, he said
I wonder
it.
if somebody were just making that
yeah, but
quote
Ohio
up.
State got in last year. No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, but
Bama's been in every year.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
well, that's what you do when you're good. I mean, don't hate us. Don't hate.
Well, they laid an egg Saturday.
Bama fans, we don't know how to
They laid
lose.
an egg Saturday.
Yeah, there's
They're
3 things that happened in that
That's
game that
all
I'd
right.
love to know the real story behind. That just
Bad.
made no sense whatsoever.
Anyway, thank y'all for being back with us. Thank y'all for watching. Dr. Tateman
That's
is here
it.
tomorrow. We'll be taking eye tests all day.
Yes.
I'll see what else I got in my attic. Again, great job on interviewing me.
Thank
Of course,
you.
I'm a good subject.
Of course. You made
Of
it
course
easy.
you are.
See y'all tomorrow.